handbags that are on that minimal classic aesthetic vibe. Just gorgeous textures, gorgeous colors, chocolate brown, suede, khaki, olive green. Get ready to see more of that. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. You guys loved my last video where I covered new bags that are in for the season from Chanel, Dior, Prada, and Celine. I got requests to do some more brands, and I said, why not? Let's do a part 2. Today, we're gonna cover Ferragamo, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Givenchy, Yves Saint Laurent, and Miu Miu. So that's definitely a lot more than I covered in my first video, but I really narrowed it down. I will include the links to all of these bags in the description below, and I will also have chapters in this video in case you want to skip to any particular brand. So with that, let's get started. I've got my trusty laptop here. First off, we have Ferragamo, and I am really excited about this particular bag. This is called the Hug handbag, and it really is like those straps are giving the bag a hug, which I think is so adorable. This olive green is just so beautiful, and I love the shape of this bag. It has a shoulder strap so that you can carry it hands-free, but it also is a top handle. And this is the part that I love the most about it. It's this gorgeous fold detail that comes with that strap that comes over. I just think that is so elegant, and it's just very architectural and just different, right? It's very unique. So if you like that kind of architectural design, this is definitely one to look at. It has this gorgeous lining on the inside and these beautiful gold details. This is a phenomenal pick. I think the row really started this trend this year for this type of top handle bag. It's kind of like a modern version of maybe the doctor's medicine bag, if you will. And it's definitely been trending across a lot of brands. So you're gonna see a lot of these this year. Now the Row Margot bag, I do not think has a strap to carry it crossbody or on the shoulders. So if you are looking for an alternative that does give you that option, this is a great one. And also I do like some hardware, not too much, but I think just a little bit carries it a lot further and just makes it more interesting to the eye. So I'm really loving what Ferragamo is doing here. It comes in several colors. There's Testa di Moro, which is like this really dark chocolate brown. As we know, red is also trending this fall. As a matter of fact, the bright cherry reds were very much in throughout spring and summer, but we're going to continue to see reds maybe slightly darker on like the oxblood or burgundy or merlot or barolo type of reds. Here's the dark barolo. This is the one that I initially saw before I saw the olive green one. I find that burgundy or dark red bags could look brown. They are actually a little bit more versatile, but they do give you that pop when you're in more of like the daylight setting, which I really appreciate. Now it also comes in a small size, which is absolutely adorable. The larger one does fit a laptop, so you could use it for travel, for work, but this small one is just kind of stealing my heart right now. It's really, really cute. So this bag is good, I would say, for every day. You're running errands, you are going to brunch, meeting friends for coffee. It just fits really nicely against your silhouette. And that one also comes with a strap. So I do think that you have a lot of options in terms of how to wear it. And again, that architectural detail, especially from the side, that is something that you don't see often. I just think that detail is really, really well designed. All right, if you're looking more for a shoulder bag, this I think is really beautiful. First off, the silhouette is very soft, and we've been noticing more of like the slouchy handbags come into fruition, and while the strap is not adjustable, I do think that it sits comfortably on the shoulder and it has a low enough drop given its slouchiness. I just love the folds in this bag. The inside, I mean, that is just so luscious. And then you've got the gold details, which look beautiful against that dark oxblood color. It actually comes in oxblood and black. I love how sharp those edges are. It gives the bag structure and shape, but it doesn't overpower and still keeps that slouchy effect. So you've got the blend of both slouch and structured coming together. It has actually two straps. I thought it only had one from that first picture. So it comes with two straps. So let's see here. And it's in a medium size. So does that mean it comes in a large as well? Okay, let's take a look at that. There's more color options here. Olive green, you've got burnt orchard. Oh wow. That is a very interesting color. Okay, I'm liking this. And then it also comes in black. The length is 20.4 inches. Wow. Okay, so this is a very large bag. If we look at the images, okay, yes, so that can definitely fit a laptop. This could also make for a really good travel bag. So if you prefer having something closer to your body as a shoulder bag, this is definitely a great option. I want to look at this burnt orchard some more. It's almost like caramel. I think caramel when I see this. I love this color. Oh, look at that inside. It's so pretty. And I think with the gold hardware, again, it just brings out that warm tone even more. Very minimal, just that one little piece of hardware to add weight and close the bag in a medium size. Let's see what the sizing here is. Length is 14.9 inches. Could probably still fit a laptop, so you can use both options for work, and maybe the larger one is even better for travel. This is a really decent sized bag either way. Let's now move on from Ferragamo. So I have been going back and forth with Gucci. I had their Marmont bag and I wore that thing to death almost. The reason why I let go of it was because it was this mauve pink color. Once I started to really understand my color palette and what I really enjoy, and started moving more into neutrals, and that pinkish tone didn't really suit my wardrobe anymore, so I had to let it go. That being said, I do think that Gucci has been producing more minimal designs. They brought back their Jackie handbag, which I think is gorgeous. And hobo style bags are definitely coming back, I think, because they can fit so much and they fit comfortably on the shoulder. So this medium shoulder bag is a suede bag. I'm really loving suede, and I've been venturing a little bit more into exploring suede when it comes to handbags, shoes, jackets, and so forth. This bag caught my eye because it has a suede design with the very, very subtle Gucci design. Gucci monogram, there you go, I was looking for the words. Gucci monogram on the bag, but it's very subtle. You have to be up close to really see it. You wouldn't be able to notice it really from a distance. And I do find that it actually adds some really nice dimension to the bag. I love that it has leather on the bottom. It helps protect the bag, especially if you're needing to place your bag down. Although I definitely try to bring one of those like hooks so that I can hook it onto a table. I also think that it helps to make the bag last longer. You won't see any wear and tear on the edges, which you could maybe if it didn't have that leather protection. And then I love this horsebit clasp, very much on brand. You could take it off and wear a longer strap, so I do think it makes it more versatile for sure. I like that it's a medium brown. It can work against black very easily. It can work against navy blue, against creams. That medium brown tends to be more versatile because it stands out more. Whereas if it's like a dark chocolate brown, it can look good against black, but you won't see it as much. It's neither warm nor cool. It sits right in the middle. So it's definitely like a true neutral tone. Oh, it comes with a little pouch inside. Otherwise, it seems to be pretty much wide open. Just one pocket. Here's a close-up. Yeah, you see this is very, very beautiful. That stitching is really nice. I love how the leather and the suede are coming together. This design again is subtle, but it's very true to the classic Gucci. It also comes in other colorways. So there is natural canvas. That would be good maybe for summer, spring, and then their classic beige and brown as well. But I think for me, especially for this season, this is definitely what caught my eye. Let's look at the dimensions. So it is 19.3 inches wide and 18 inches height. If you wanted to fit a laptop in there, you could. This doesn't look as work baggy to me. Not to say that I do have hobo bags that I have used as work bags, but I think for this, because it's suede on both, I don't know. You tell me, would you wear this as a work bag? This bag is the Jackie bag. The red color here is gorgeous. It's like a wine or burgundy color. They call it rosso ancora. I think finding a red like this is just so unique. It won't look as brown in the dark. Like, I think it will really pop, and it's just this gorgeous wine color that is perfect for fall and into winter. It could even work for spring because it has like more of a pinkish hue to it. The gold hardware helps to warm up the bag a little bit, and the more cooler toned red or burgundy coming together is really beautiful here. This has been probably one of my favorite releases from Gucci in a while. It can be worn on the shoulder because it is adjustable. It can be worn crossbody, which having that versatility is really, really nice. And that strap is a little thicker on the shoulder, so it won't dig in. And this pebbled leather is obviously very hard wearing. It's going to last a really long time. It also comes in a number of colors. I really do like this matte pebbled leather and this finish, but it does come in this shinier, more vintage vibes. The pebbled leather is definitely more casual. And then you also have this beautiful taupe color. What's nice about the taupe color is that the stitching actually stands out a little bit more. It also comes in this very classic tan, camel, caramel, probably more camel than caramel color. And then of course black. It's definitely more of like a everyday small size bag. If you get it in that dark burgundy or in this black shade, it can 100% be worn day to night. Honestly, I just think this next bag from Gucci is definitely one that I would consider. I guess this is like a mini doctor's medicine bag. It definitely looks very similar to the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag in like the empreinte style. I really love how subtle it is, but also just how chic. It has both masculine and feminine attributes, which I think gives it a very elegant and timeless feel, and looks really good against every outfit. So I'm gonna flash it up here. It just looks very well made. I actually really like that it has this chain on the strap because that makes the bag a little more dressy. If it were just a leather strap all the way, it would make it a more casual bag, less of a dressy bag. So this definitely helps elevate it. As you can see here, the logo is very subtle. The leather is very hard wearing, so this works very well at night. It does have a little bit of a shine to it, which is nice. It has a lighter interior. I tend to not worry too much about the inside of my bags. No one will see the inside but me, and if it's a lighter inside, it's a lot easier to find your things. That being said, I'm sure if you wanted to get an insert, you could. I mean, it's definitely soft, but it has structure to it, so you may not need an insert to give it its shape, but more to protect the lining. So next we're gonna move on to Louis Vuitton. It's funny, I never was really attracted to the Neverfull style. It's a very popular bag. However, I do think that you have a reversible option is a game changer for Louis Vuitton. Fendi did the same thing as well, where they have like one side that is just stripes, and then the other side that when you turn it inside out, it is the Fendi logo. So Louis Vuitton did the same thing here. This was a really smart move because I think that there's a certain place or time when you want to wear just a more minimal design versus more logo. And now you basically have two bags in one, which is fantastic. Vachetta leather is definitely beautiful, how it patinas over time, but I love how this looks just right out of the gate. It does come with this little pochette on the inside, which is very adorable as well, just to like be able to take it out, run some errands, and then put it back in your bag. In terms of size, so it's 12.2 inches long. It doesn't quite fit a laptop, but does it come in other sizes? So it looks like they just have this reversible version in the... So that is something to note. It won't fit a laptop, but it could fit your tablet, unless you have like an 11-inch laptop. I know those exist. This black one is interesting. I don't know that I like the pochettes. I think the white is a little bit too like stark and contrast here, but in this like tan color, I really liked how that looked together. So if you're looking for a new twist or a newer version, upgraded version, if you will, of the Neverfull in the medium and the size, then I think that this is really well done, and you basically get two bags in one. Okay, so next we have Fendi. And I have been eyeing their Peekaboo bag for some time now. I really love its minimal but structured design and the top handle, but they just came out with this soft version. It's a nod to the slouchy bag styles that we're seeing. It's less structured, and it's a very, very interesting bag. So let's look at it together. This dark brown color is what caught my eye at first. It is kind of between that medium to dark chocolate color, could even slightly look red. The main difference is the slouchiness when you open either side of the bag, but also the strap. The strap is adjustable and can be worn on the shoulder. So that I found really interesting because that is not the case with the traditional Fendi Peekaboo, which is definitely more top handle, and then it comes with a longer strap. So this is definitely meant to be more of like shoulder bag style, and then the inside is just this really gorgeous suede. If you know the Peekaboo, then you know it's a Peekaboo, but it's a nice twist to make it a little bit more casual. It also comes in other colors here. This beautiful dove gray, black, which looks divine with this gold hardware together. I think it looks really chic. And then you also have it in this olive green or khaki color, which I think with the gold hardware, it complements it really well. This blue in particular is a little too bright for me, but I think wearing a blue handbag with denim looks really great. In terms of size, of course, it's in European 28, 13, 40.5. That would fit a laptop, I believe. Don't quote me on that. We've been looking at the large size. It also comes in medium. I love that color too, this cappuccino.
What thing?
That is gorgeous. The next is Givenchy, and I don't think Givenchy gets enough of the spotlight if you're looking for more of the minimal designs and something that's a little bit more edgy. Givenchy is a really good job. I used to have I guess almost called it a medical bag. The Antigona, I had a larger size that I use as a work bag. I loved that it had the zipper to keep my things safe, and it had a very nice wide strap so I could wear it on the shoulder or top handle. So I definitely wore that bag a lot, but ultimately I realized that for my frame, it just looked really big, and so it just didn't work out longer term for me. However, the cube bag is a great redesign of this bag. This is like a vintage style handbag. If you're not a fan of like the shape, like a trapezoid. Is it trapezoid? Yeah. With the traditional Antigona bag. If you like the curvature of this bag more, then this is good for you. It's just a very cute size to be worn crossbody or on the crook of your arm. Very elegant, very chic, and would definitely stand the test of time. As a nano bag, be able to wear it for day to night. I think that gold is definitely a really good combination, especially since everything else about this bag is very minimal. You don't really have much else going on, just the logo here, and that's it. It's definitely more hard wearing. I found that the bag that I had a while back, it could go through a lot, which was nice for a work bag. So it's easy for me to travel with and so forth. Compared to some of the other brands out there, I think $1,800 for this is a fair price for the quality that you're getting. It's a little bit both of like the classic but modern chic, and is very versatile from day to night. If you want something that's a little bit different at a better price point than some of the other ones, this is a good option. Saint Laurent has come out with this new style of bag. It reminds me of the product Clio. It's called the Voltaire top handle. This particular shade is called Brick, and I do like this shape. It's funny because I'm now thinking of the Dior saddlebag and how the shape of that bag, while it's very unique and well known and very interesting, it isn't very functional. And the shape can maybe make it sometimes a little harder to wear. This shape is a little bit more wearable or more functional and doesn't necessarily affect how much can fit in the bag. So if you were looking for something along those lines, but really wanted something that, yes, has an architectural difference in terms of shape, but isn't limited, then I think this is a good option here. I also like that when you open it up, it has more of a curvature, so it's easier to see what's in your bag and get in and out of it. This bag has an adjustable strap, so you can wear it as a top handle or in your hand or as a shoulder handbag as well. If we dive in a little closer here, you can expand it or make it smaller. The fact that it doesn't have buckles or loops makes it a lot easier to pick the exact length that you want. You don't have to worry about like your hair getting caught in the buckle or something like that. Not that that happens often, but I think sometimes there is a bag where that could happen. This just makes it a little bit more smooth and seamless in look, but also in function. It comes in other colorways as well, so let's look at that. You've got the black box leather, and you also have this blanc vintage. Oh, look at that ivory. This would actually make a really good year-round bag. Winter whites, right? And spring, summer. I didn't know I would consider an ivory bag so much in this video. I was thinking chocolate browns and suedes, and here I am now finding this really pretty white color. As we all have seen, vanity bags have been very, very in this year, and I think that they are great, feminine, timeless looking bags. I think they're very, very chic. And this from Saint Laurent definitely caught my eye. I think it's because I really just love this colorway. It's this light musk, they call it, but it really is this sort of like khaki olive green color. And with the gold, I just think these two come together so nicely. It's just so beautiful. The quilting design's really pretty. This is a very elegant bag. It also comes in black and in this, ooh, Rouge Cabernet. It's nice. It's like that reddish brown color. So depending on the light, it might look brown. And it looks like a lot of their whites are calling vintage white, so blanc vintage. Very pretty as well. If you're looking for an alternative to the I'm speaking in French now, the Loro Piana bag, as well as Bottega Veneta made their vanity bag with the intrecciato leather. And then I have Oleada's mini anchor bag. It's also a vanity bag. So I've been enjoying that style a lot, and I think that this is a really good option, either in this color, which is a very popular color, or in the musk. I just think that musk is really pretty. And there's just something about gold and this color just coming together. I just love it. For this price point, $2,100, I think it's a pretty good price point compared to some of the others that we've seen. It's not inexpensive, but it's still underneath the $2,500 mark. Makes it a little bit easier to digest. All right, we are on to our final 3 bags. And Miu Miu has done some amazing things this year. What they've done has put them more on the map, and I'm just really excited for this. I've never had any Miu Miu bags or shoes, or actually, nope, I take that back. I do have one pair of shoes from Miu Miu, but other than that, I haven't really explored the brand that much in the past, and now I am thinking about looking more into them. This particular bag, I think, is gorgeous. Similar to the Ferragamo bag that we saw earlier, I think that this bag is a great alternative to the Rose Margot. Because Prada does own Miu Miu, you will notice some similarities between the collections, but there are still obviously styles that differentiate the two. I remember that there was a belted bag from Prada that was also suede, so this sort of reminds me of that. The only difference here is that you have a little bit more of an opening with this curved edge in the top part of it, so this makes me think more of like the Row, which has that as well. I really do like this horse bit closure with the belt. It makes it different, but it's using classic style hardware and design to make this timeless. I just love this shade of brown. The Miu Miu logo is very subtle. It has a very slouchy feel, which is always welcome. The belt does go all the way around. It just kind of comes in on the sides and then out again on the other side. There are also purse feet, which is always nice to have those feet to protect your bag. There's a little bit of structure to it, but it's definitely like very soft. It also comes in black, and then you have this briarwood, so this beautiful dark chocolate brown all over again. Honestly, it's just so great that dark brown is more in style this year. I just love how warm and just cozy it is. Clearly, I love brown. Look at that. It's just beautiful. Now the Aventure, I don't know which one it is, let me know. Comes in a smaller top handle bag, and again in this briarwood color or this dark brown. So chic. This definitely feels a little bit more feminine than the larger style of this bag because of that more structured top and the top handle. It is very versatile for day to night. It has that really cute strap detail that goes all the way around. It just cuts through to the other side. That is nice because then that zipper works better. The zipper actually comes all the way to the bottom, so you can really open it up and get what you need from there. So definitely well thought out in terms of function and design. I think Prada and Miu Miu have really done colors well this year. Their browns are just delicious. That's the best word that I can think about. There was a brown suede bag from Prada that I talked about in my previous video. There is just something that they're doing right with color. Personally, I would probably go for that brown over the black. It just looks a little softer and really shows off the design of the bag a lot better than the black does. I like this bag a lot. The last bag that I've been eyeing and is just near and dear to my heart, I just think it's so adorable. It is the Wander Matelassé suede hobo bag. The shape is very cute. It has a crossbody strap, so you can wear it top handle or crossbody. And I just love the chocolate brown suede on this very recognizable pattern from Miu Miu. Look how luscious that looks. It does have a zipper. The width is 20 centimeters, so it's actually a decent size. I could definitely see wearing day to night as well. This would be a really cute bag for fall and winter. All right, so that is it for this second video on Miu bag picks for fall and winter. Let me know which ones are some of your favorites down below. I will link to all of them if you have found others that haven't been talked about here. Let's discuss below. Thanks so much for watching. If you like these kind of videos, I encourage you to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you receive alerts whenever I upload new videos. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.